I don't want to take up too much more of your time. I just want to give you an opportunity before we let you go, so you can go back to relaxing and enjoying your beautiful Sunday.
I'm good, Margot. I just thank you. You were right.
I told you.
You were right, but you've been right so many times, Margot.
Mary, this is great. We're gonna have to bring you on again at some point again, especially when you have your next race. But we'll talk about that when that happens in the near future. But I want you to tell progressives what it is that they're missing out in understanding the Black community, especially in the South, because I think, you endorsed Bernie Sanders, or you were a Bernie Sanders supporter in 2016, but you hesitated this time around. And I think that's really important. I think people in our movement and Bernie supporters really need to understand what it is that's missing, because it's not just a progressive movement that is struggling with this. Even the Democratic Party is struggling with Black voters. Donald Trump increased a few percentage points of his support of Black voters and also Latino voters. But in this case, we're focused on Black voters. And this is really significant. What is going on here, and what do people need to know?
Oh, Margot, that's such a good question. You know what? I was a Bernie crat, y'all. I love me some Bernie Sanders, and I struggled with Bernie. I struggled with Bernie in this presidential run because I wanted Bernie to embrace more. I wanted him to have a specific Black agenda. I wanted him to talk about reparations. I wanted him to embrace the community, and he did not. And I struggled with Bernie because I could not get on board with Bernie for that very reason. So when Marianne Williamson was in the race, I sided with her because Marianne heard all of us. So I struggled with Bernie, and my struggle with white progressives is their whiteness. I have been in a lot of progressive spaces, and I've tried to have a conversation when Bernie was running, I tried to have conversations with my white progressives about Bernie and about a Black agenda and about being specific with Black people. You can't give us the vagueness. You can't be all inclusive. You can't throw us in and say a rising tide is going to lift all boats. No, because Black people are on the bottom, and they're going to still be on the bottom when all the other boats are rising. We're going to still rise, but we're going to still be on the bottom. It doesn't work for us. And I kept trying to have these conversations with white progressives, and their whiteness gets in the way. There's their ideology, and it's about, it's like a block. And I've been kicked out of so many freaking groups, progressive spaces, because I keep trying to have a conversation about including Black people and Black voters. Bernie Sanders could have taken South Carolina if he had just dug his heels in just a bit and talked specifically to those Black voters. Instead, they went and ran over there to Joe Biden out of just desperation. Just somebody's talking to us. We're missing it, progressives. We're missing it. This progressivism is, include Black people in this, and be very specific about the Black agenda and the needs in the Black community. And I'm telling you, this is a whole voting block that you're missing. Progressives, this is a whole voting block that we're missing, because I'm telling you, Black people would rather sit on the fence and not vote at all, or vote for Biden because they don't have a choice.